Testing. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm gonna start using the other one so it can be a countdown till we go live. So as you guys are coming in, hit the like button. I guarantee we're gonna have some fun here tonight, as always. Edit. So, hey, Juice, what's going on, Juice? You there?
Yeah, man. What's going on, everybody?
What's going on with you, good brother? Now, tell us, yesterday you had how you say, an Xbox achievement. What happened yesterday doing your live stream?
Well, yeah, doing the live stream. I'm streaming PUBG. I'm in the top 10, ready to get that chicken dinner. And I got a message on the chat saying I'm in the hype zone, and everybody's cheering me on, tell me to get that chicken dinner. I didn't get it. I had 167 people in there, so it's pretty live. So, I mean, if anybody's out there and you like streaming on Mixer on PUBG, I mean, get in the top 10, you got a chance to get in that hype zone. So it's pretty cool, man. I had a good time on it last night.
I like that idea.
If you don't take this cheap, whatever the hell background this is, sir, I swear to God.
Oh, somebody, hold up. Yeah, second.
My phone ghetto. Hi, everybody in the chat. How's it going?
What's going on with you, Blue? We haven't spoken to you in a while.
Basically, same. Just been doing a lot of gaming and streaming. I have been playing Sea of Thieves. Don't shoot at me. I've been having fun inviting people and, farming for nothing because I found out that whatever progress you do in the beta is not going to transfer. It's so sad.
So that's pretty much standard.
I mean, that's standard. I know, but still, I had my fingers crossed. Okay.
Right, so you don't get any. It's like PUBG, right? We don't get any perks, anything. when they
you don't get nothing when the real game comes out. It's just done. So
yeah, everybody start on the even playing field.
Which makes sense.
Well, PUBG started even playing field anyways, except for clothes and stuff like that. But
I don't know.
Clothes is trash right now anyway.
Right. Good brother, Post. You there, Post?
Yeah, I'm here.
What you got going on with yourself, brother? Any progress in that video that you're making yet? It's been about.
I just came from the corner store. I was politicking with Blue at the corner store. Got a couple pack of Kool-Aid from her.
Kool-Aid.
No, I'm chilling. I am working on some content though. It is fire. I got these new transitions and things like that and stuff like that. So no, it's definitely coming. You know what, Z? You keep putting me on the spot, nigga. Yeah, I definitely got something coming out though, cause there's been a lot of nonsense going on around in regards to the things that's been going on with Microsoft. I know ignorance it's the new thing to partake in, but you have a choice. I got to let these people know what choice they choosing the wrong options out here. You don't have to partake in the ignorance.
Oh God,
man,
he just started his preaching. We just started the
show. Well,
Pastor Post.
What's good?
Hey, Platinum, how's it going?
Yeah. It's going good. I'm off work.
Oh, you ain't?
Finally.
Yeah, you work at Popeyes or something, right? Back to butter and biscuits.
Hey, boy, you going down, bro?
Yo, who back there rubbing their feet in the background? Let's make back there playing with their feet.
Not me.
Oh man, but what's going on, Platinum? I finally got to play Monster Hunter yesterday. I'm kind of feeling the game. My man showed me the ropes in Monster Hunter. We're gonna talk about Monster Hunter today too. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But what's going on with you? I didn't even know that you had a YouTube channel. You know what I mean? I just so happened randomly see me playing you in the game. Like, who the hell is this guy? Oh, that's Noah. Oh shit!
Man, I just be posting game clips, man.
Yeah,
doing random shit, man. It ain't nothing.
Okay, for
sure. It ain't nothing serious, man. But who knows, dog?
Everything you post trash. You trash, big fella.
Oh my God! Man, here comes the trash king.
Hey, what's up, King Tukahuma? You want to cop out right now for that 15? You want to cop out right now for that 15, bro?
Still making that bet, big fella.
Yeah, all right. Well, what was what that $20 that PUBG that Sea of Thieves ain't gonna
It won't make top 10 in the
man.
MPD.
Hey. And King type of dude tell his kids they ain't gonna be shit. What you going to school for, big fella? You ain't learning. You ain't gonna make it. Pick up this mop and this broom.
He say, "Hold on, little big fella. You're doing too much, little player."
I just kept you trying to be shit.
Nah, I'm the type. Them companies ain't got nothing to do with my kids, big fella. That's how we gonna move it. You the type, feel whatever you say. I believe in you. Oh my kids. You got Phil Spencer tattooed on your lower back.
No.
Nah, let's
Phil
go.
died on the cross, brother. Phil died on the cross and was revived on the third day to bring back Xbox, and for all who believe.
Oh man, we gonna definitely have some fun here today, baby. Definitely. Hey man, what's going on? The oldest free slave in the world. What's going on, man? You there, brother?
Wow.
Yeah, I'm here, you freckle-faced bastard.
Yo, this is gonna be a real disrespectful show today. I just want y'all to know.
I'm here. What up, though?
Hey,
what up, people? What up, audience? What up?
I see you dropped the video yesterday. We're gonna talk about that Facebook getting into gaming. I seen the video yesterday. Dope stuff.
Sure.
Yeah.
Got a new one coming out tomorrow, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and I still got that Bungie video coming out. I had to re-edit it because it sounded like I was saying they okay, but nah, they can kiss my whole ass. So.
Oh, okay.
He said whole ass, not one cheek.
My whole ass, not one cheek,
tip,
not a half a cheek.
The whole ass.
Make sure they know it. That video coming out probably Thursday. I had to re-edit it. It sounded nice and shit. I don't know where that came from, but they about to get this work.
All right.
Y'all in here doing the most.
Neethus, you there?
What up?
Dalai Lama
Yeah,
Jr., a.k.a. Dalsim, talk to me, baby. You out there in these game streets. I'm hearing your name a lot. What's going on, brother? Everything all right with you?
Yeah. I've been chilling back, playing PUBG, or as Kings would say, PLEBG, and I've tried that Monster Hunter. It's pretty good stuff.
Yeah, we gotta run a 4-man team and stream that with ball, man. I done got the hang of it.
Man, is it working or not? I'm thinking about buying it, but I got to know it works first, big fella.
Oh yeah, I played it yesterday.
I've been hearing stories about the online, something crazy going on.
No, me and Noah played yesterday.
It ain't bad.
Yeah, but
man.
I think they
just
fixed
that
all that.
the SOS don't work. That's it. You can still join people. The multiplayer, multiplayer works fine. It's perfect. It's just when you send out an SOS flare, random people can't join.
Okay.
What game is this?
Monster Hunter.
Look at that trash ass shit.
Oh man,
just walking around with swords bigger than their body, swinging at animals slow as hell. Sit your ass down somewhere.
They need to retitle it the animal abuse, bro. Them animals be lifting away.
I'm just playing, bro. I be seeing the video. You see this little dude with a sword bigger than his body.
Hey, bro, I be whacking them. I be whacking them animals with hammers, bro. Just banging them in the head, brain damage all day long, bro.
Yeah. I've also been playing that Dragon Ball though. That game's fire.
Wait, hey, Neethos, you do me a favor? Could you walk Bryant through in the background right quick?
Yeah.
Maul's sitting here right now, right? So we get our intros. Again, shout out to everybody.
No, we got D in the building.
Oh, D here.
So what's up?
Mr. Kudako, what's up, brother?
Chilling, man. Why you do him like that, man? I sleep blood.
Oh, no, I just put the image back there. You know I don't mean no harm. You know I'm Jackie the joke, man. I
actually saw that live stream. That was so funny.
What's going on? I seen you just on the show with Killer, hardest working man in showbiz. Now, was it today? You may know me. You Max may know. Was it today that EA was supposed to have their investment meeting call? Or was that
Yes, it was. They did have it this morning. I don't have any details from what happened at what happened at.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you now.
There we go.
No, I said I don't have any details from what they discussed.
Yeah, I wasn't even in the call this morning. I forgot.
Yeah, okay. Well, what something that Crab said that on BGST yesterday. That I forgot the guy. I'm sorry, the guy name was Predator. That he looked around and EA had filed some for new ownership or something. Recall? Remember?
Yeah. I remember them talking about that. You know what? To be honest with you, where there's smoke, there's fire. Now, this rumor has been kind of hot for the last 24 hours. You got IGN, you got everyone starting to cover this, and yet you don't have Microsoft out here trying to walk it back or saying
they're not denying it like they usually do.
You know, so there's got to be some truth to it, especially when you see the bigger, the bigger news outlets covering it. There's got to be some truth to it, and like I said on the podcast yesterday, if you're gonna have a game streaming or exclusive a model that's like Netflix, have games coming in every month, you're gonna need to sustain that, have games 2 months, and them acquiring EA would be able to do that, would give you a reason to maintain Game Pass instead of people saying, "Oh, I'm going to get it for 1 month and I'm going to jump out." If there's games coming in every 2 months, you're not going to do that, especially if some of these games are multiplayer. You're going to get sucked in.
Well, I mean, we're just talking behind the air. Now we can chip in. We haven't talked about this amongst each other. First time. Microsoft acquiring EA. What does this mean for gaming? Where does this put Sony at? You know what I mean? I'm not on the fence, but I believe if Microsoft was to make a bold move like this in acquiring them, and because they have the money to do it, I think EA is worth about 25 billion, 30 billion. That's like a drop in the bucket for Microsoft. I will see them probably even keeping even Madden exclusive. I mean, they may have contracts may have been signed already, but let me say this: when Microsoft came into gaming, right, they had their checkbook open. They wanted to buy Sony and Nintendo, both. Bam, and be done with it. And control a goddamn thing. Will it be more lucrative for them to probably keep it multi-plat? But I look at it like this, right? If you can only buy Madden, I don't give a fuck about Madden, on the Xbox platform, right?
People gonna buy Xboxes.
There you go. And then they're gonna sell more software. So it still trickles out to be, them making more money. You know what I mean? At the end of the day. And where does this put Sony? There'd be no Battlefield.
It pushes them to do something different.
I honestly tell you, when you make this type of argument, you're totally seeing it just like as an Xbox guy and trying to keep all the. Hold on a second. From a business model, you're gonna have you're blocking out 70 million potential customers.
Okay.
Now, what they could do is make sure that these games are in Game Pass day one, or they could do a system where they have a 1 month to 2 month window where it's just on the Xbox platform. But as far as these sports games going completely Xbox, it's not going to happen. We have a pattern that proves this already.
I'm gonna tell you why
Minecraft is still on everything.
I'm gonna tell you why that this is a possibility, because MLB The Show is a thing. MLB has a contract with Sony to make a baseball game only on Sony. So it's not out of the realm of possibility to lock a sports game to one console. Now, will they do it? Is it business-wise the best thing to do? No, right now. But let's say the next Xbox and next PlayStation come out and you don't put Minecraft 2.0 and you don't put Madden and FIFA on PlayStation. Everybody buys an Xbox. You automatically win that generation.
Everybody.
It has,
I don't see that happen.
I don't see it either, but I'm saying this generation, that makes that argument of 70 million make sense. Going into the next generation, if you make those things singular, then everybody buys your platform.
Okay, let's do this.
Yeah, I don't see why you buy a company and not make the stuff they have exclusive to your platform.
No, Juice. Juice. Don't do this.
I'm just saying if you can buy
Juice.
Don't do this. Don't do this.
Juice, we're not going to do this today. We're not going to do this today, Juice. Hold on. We're not going to do this today, Juice.
I'm playing devil's advocate.
We're not going to do
I'm gonna play
next gen. Go ahead and say what you're going to say.
All right, I want to say this.
And then I'm going to clean up.
All right, well, let's have fun with this, right? People keep talking about this 70 million. Right? That 70 million didn't help Titanfall 2. That 70 million didn't help Lawbreakers. You know what I mean? So people gotta stop acting like. And again, what killed the Dreamcast? What killed the Saturn? They lost Madden. They lost NBA Live. So you guys act like, how soon do you fucking forget?
Oh, see, okay, Z, you in the same boat as Juice. We're not gonna do.
No.
Look. We're gonna take these.
No.
No.
Yeah,
Dave,
post-up's right.
what-
You can't cut your
Let
profits
me
that
tell you
much.
something. Let me tell you something. We're not going to do this today. We can't be thinking about this as a fanboy state of mind. Get out the fanboy state of mind and think as if you was an executive or CEO of a company. Now we got to talk reality here, because the fanboy shit ain't really reality. You know what I'm saying? That's
Hey nigga, are you in the closet? Are you in R. Kelly's closet?
She's mad loud.
Hey, nigga, get your vocals together. You sound like you in you trapped in R. Kelly's closet, nigga. Take it down
Stop
to
screaming.
Look at
Look at other Zeke. Okay, my bad. Other Zeke in the chat.
Hey, yo,
He had the
TDJ.
same utopia. He had the same utopia as Xbox Juice.
No, listen, hear me out, right? At the end of the day, I explain to you like this, right? Real shit, right? Now, I don't want to say. I know some people that know something.
Is that better?
Yeah, it's cool. I'm gonna leave out the equation, right? Disney just acquired Fox, right? For how many billions of dollars, right? They're not gonna make their money back until about 5 years down the line. You know what I mean?
Right.
And again, as a business, and Microsoft wanted to control everything. Well, people, whether you want to believe it or not, right? Microsoft already controls gaming. Listen, the application, check it out, right? That they use to make the goddamn games, whatever program is, Microsoft owns that. You know what I mean? The Rumble technology and set out fucking controllers. Microsoft, if back in 2000 and I think it was 4 or 3, they bought half the goddamn company. They may own whole of the goddamn company now. The fucking security on the fucking Blu-ray disc, that V-dash code, you get that everyone you play. Microsoft owns that. They own so much shit. You know what I mean? And again, fucking playing nice. You know, we try playing nice. I tried being good, but good ain't no good for me. Go out there and fucking be the behemoth you are. You motherfuckers forget who Microsoft is. All this play nice, and why motherfuckers truly hating it, they come in and they acquire shit, man. I'm just
Exactly.
So I'm just saying, if they're gonna make a bold move like that,
it doesn't make sense. You're
First
gonna
of all,
doing that move, you're gonna lose money
Let me
right
get
off
in
the
here.
bat.
okay.
Let me slide up on in here.
Doesn't make sense.
Let me slide up on here. Let me slide up in here because we got to think logically here. We got to think logically, and I think Z is sipping the same juice as
I'm
Xbox
not sipping no
juice.
juice.
He does sipping the same juice. I'm saying, first of all, it's multiple applications that is used to create games, and all of them not owned, and not all of them are not owned.
The main one that they use, I was
like Microsoft.
I'm telling
You
you
got
shit. It was. I ain't gonna argue with you, but it really does.
You ain't finna argue.
Yeah, none of that money goes in my pocket. I'm just telling you some real shit that was told down to me. And again, I have no reason to fucking lie. I can care fucking less. And the things that they own, you don't see Microsoft come out here bragging about the Havoc engine and all this other shit. I'm just saying some real shit. But listen, you said I'm looking at I can care less. I don't even fucking like Madden. I'm just saying if they're gonna make a bold move like that and do it, you know what I mean? No one wants to play fucking second. Let's be honest. Microsoft been disrespected. The motherfucker knocked them out and peed in their half a cup of coffee and told them to sip piss. And getting back to motherfucking D, you talking about business fanboy. You the same motherfucker that arguing so about a 4K fucking Switch, nigga. Your motherfucking prediction, your business end are another fucking void. Let's be fucking clear of this, okay? I always keep another fucking hand. We gonna grab the biggest knife in the drawer. We gonna cut the bullshit out.
Bottom bot crime.
We gonna grab the biggest knife in the drawer. We gonna cut the bullshit
When it comes
out.
to business, you ain't got shit on me because I make real money.
Pay your fucking debt. Pay your $20 debt. Pay your $20 debt. I'm like, what don't mean? Pay your fucking $20 debt. You ain't got more money than me, and you don't got more money than me, and pay your fucking $20 debt. I don't want to hear that money shit. What the fuck is you talking about? What is you talking about?
Hey,
what you talking about?
Okay.
Let me just talk on this right now.
No, you can get him back. You gotta get him back on that.
Post. Let me say this. Real talk. Microsoft is not gonna take the games off of 70 million consoles. They're gonna lose way too much money. Now, some games, they may elect to say, you know what, this game I like it. This game we're gonna keep on our platform as an exclusive. Some games they might say, you know what, we're gonna make this a staggered release on the PlayStation. Or this game we're gonna have some day one DLC that they're not gonna have. But a lot of the multi-plat games are gonna remain multi-plat. Because they're gonna make more money that way.
You're talking about right now.
Even in the future.
PS5 is gonna sell 70 million?
Yeah, exactly.
How the fuck do you know that?
PS5.
That's a dumbass argument. PS5 and Xbox
Can I
are
bring
going
some
to be
logic?
0-0.
Can I bring some logic?
Put all these games
I don't know.
on
Can I bring some logic here?
only.
Because this some that's the ignorance I was talking about.
See,
This the
but
ignorance.
That's a reality.
This the ignorance I was talking about.
That's a reality. They
me tell you
automatically make their
Let me tell you something.
platform the number one platform next generation. Again, this generation, it doesn't make sense. That's 70 million, 70 million. You
It
go
doesn't
to
make
games
sense
that are
next
only on the next
generation
generation,
It
that's
doesn't
a
make
0-0
sense.
start.
It doesn't make
give
sense
yourself a
next
leg up.
generation either.
What?
How?
It doesn't make sense. Let me tell you something.
Why wouldn't it make sense?
Can I interject?
Yeah, I'm asking you
Xbox
how.
Juice,
Go
we
ahead.
know your
Houseway.
man. Xbox Juice, we know your mindset already.
Yo,
Can
I'm
I
just here to,
interject?
I'm
And
just
then
here
I'm
to,
talking.
I'm just here to shake the,
It doesn't make
water
sense.
a little
I
bit.
just want to say
That's
that
what I'm
this ain't
saying.
parent talking either. So
Look,
don't laugh at me.
that's what I'm saying. Look at Minecraft, right?
Uh-huh.
When Microsoft purchased a Minecraft, everybody was up. A lot of people was of the assumption that Minecraft was going to become exclusive to Xbox,
How?
right?
And they said
I
no,
know.
and they also said
Right.
we can't
And
speak
you
on the
know
next
why?
iteration of Minecraft.
Yeah,
Look,
contract's already
hold
signed.
on.
Did they,
Hold on.
did they not
Hold
say
on.
that they couldn't speak
Hold
on the
on.
next iteration of Minecraft
Hold on.
being
Hold
on
on.
everything?
Hold on. They spent $2.5 billion on Minecraft,
Okay.
right?
Correct.
They kept it multi-platform.
Contract's
All
already
those other
signed, Post.
right. Hold on. So far, 144 million. So, would y'all say at this point that they recouped their investment already?
No.
Yeah. I mean,
Can you say at this point that they
they worked their money back, but off.
Hold
off
on.
merch,
Do
they
you
know.
think? Hold on.
Oh.
Do you think?
Post, why you saying so loud, Post?
I'm my bad. Do you think? Hold on. Let me.
Suge Knight y'all in here, man.
I'm not on my.
Make sure he heard.
I'm not on my regular mic with the compressors
Nigga,
and all my EQs and stuff.
You don't swallow the amplifier, something. Goddamn.
Change your input in your settings if you need. Post
Let me
that.
turn them down.
I don't have my audio interface on or anything like that.
No,
I'm just
but
on
if you
my
go to
regular-
settings on Discord, if you go to user settings on Discord,
I'm just on my regular laptop mic.
Okay.
Okay, let me do this right here because it has to be some type of common sense up in here.
Wait, hold on. I turned it down too.
Okay.
When I turn it down, is that just in my ear or everybody?
What is
You're-
what is
it'll be
pushing
changed
them
in the show.
to sell the
If it was on
PS5?
one console, they would have sold 144 million copies.
listen.
No,
and the
not
answer
only
is
that.
no.
I'm not saying that. I'm
Listen.
saying though, do you think they would have recouped their money as fast?
Hey, listen.
If by it being
just say one
exclusive
thing.
to Xbox.
I just say one thing, and
It doesn't make sense.
you guys are still not missing. I think you're missing the point. All this is hypothetically, first of all, right? And
Right.
I'm saying,
Right.
if they're going to make a move like this, okay, and let's be clear, this again, looking back at past generations and what happened to Sega, and again, and again, what happened to Microsoft this generation, like. I look at it, they're gonna make a gutsy bold move. They not playing with no fucking more. Fuck being nice. But again,
Is
as
that
far as
better?
Minecraft, they had the contracts were already signed before Microsoft acquired the company. So they also said that they make no promises on their next iteration of fucking Minecraft. They've always
They
said it.
literally said that.
Yeah,
That was literally a thing.
Bro.
So if they make a Minecraft 2, there's
Okay.
no guarantee it's going to be on the PlayStation and the Switch.
Was the contract signed for when they just did the Xbox One X enhanced version? Was that contract signed prior to put that 4K update on the PS4 Pro? Or was that a choice Microsoft made?
To what?
I'm asking you a question because they just came out with an Xbox One X enhanced version of Minecraft, right? Which was
Right.
4K update, right? Which the PS4 Pro got as well. The PS4
too.
Pro got that too. Was that in the contract?
Why
or
wouldn't
was
they
that
get
a-
it? The game was on their platform. They have to support
I'm
it.
just
Why
saying
wouldn't
though, they couldn't.
Right. Why would they stop
But they
supporting
could
their games?
They
though?
could have kept it from there. They could have just kept that enhancement.
Hey, Post, you ain't making no
on
goddamn
Xbox
sense
One
right
X.
now, Post.
That doesn't make sense.
Hey, next.
That
Next.
doesn't make any sense.
We do have a question from
is it.
someone who's listening in chat.
Okay, what's going on?
They asked, so if Microsoft buys EA, don't they have to figure out how to structure them into their Xbox community? And even then, won't they have to wait for EA Studios to make new games?
Again, and this is works into the whole next generation.
generation.
Everybody is thinking about right now.
Yeah.
You're not going to pull Madden off of PlayStation. You're not going to pull FIFA off of PlayStation. You're not going to do that right now. They're 70 million ahead. They got 70 million. That's a 70 million guaranteed install base. The next generation is 0-0. In order to make you the giant, in order to make it not about people are buying two to three times as many PlayStation 4s as Xbox, you say this game is exclusive to Xbox. This game is exclusive to Xbox. You say FIFA. You say FIFA is exclusive to Xbox. I guarantee you, Xbox will win UK.
You're the same one be up here talking about it's about profits.
It is about profits.
But Post Up don't get it. Post Up is still thinking. Post Up is still thinking he's talking about taking off those games from this generation's consoles.
I'm gonna. Right now, you're talking about short-term gain. You're talking about short-term gain. Let me put this scenario out. So the next generation come out. Microsoft is in the same situation. They're down 2.5 consoles, so 2.5 install base to 1. Look, right? And they put Madden and FIFA on everything. When does Microsoft start making more money? When they put Xbox, Madden and FIFA on Xbox and sell 2 times more consoles, so they have 2 times more people buying stuff? Or do they make more money from selling it on Sony?
Well, we already
getting a 30%.
No. Even you have said this in the past, man.
I'm telling you this. I'm saying.
Hold on. Even you have said this in the past.
How this scenario makes Microsoft more money.
Look. Even you have said in the past that companies don't make money off hardware. It's the software.
And listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. If Microsoft has EA under their belt, they have Madden, FIFA, they have all that on the Xbox store. Microsoft is making all of that money from all those digital purchases. They put that shit on the PlayStation store, 30% off rip PlayStation is making off of Microsoft making games. Off rip. 30%. That is a so which one makes them more money? Someone buying it on Xbox or someone buying it on PlayStation?
Thank you, man.
So make your install base big
and
you make all the fucking money. How are they not making money?
Question. Does Microsoft
Hey, Post, you cut over both eyes, Post. Throw it in. Post, you my brother, Post. You out to swim with a shark right now.
Microsoft make more money.
No.
Microsoft make more money and sell more multi-platform or being exclusive to Xbox?
It all right now they're making.
Hold on, no, I'm talking about with a new generation. Is it better to stay multi-platform or go exclusive?
It's better to go exclusive for the long term.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's better to go exclusive for the long term for what I just said.
Why is it that I'm the only guy on this podcast that sees that Microsoft is trying to go to ways of more of a service? I think they're trying to get out of hardware, but
that may be the case. That may be the
trying
case,
to get out of hardware.
By looking at what they're trying to acquire, which is Valve, and I pray to God they don't buy Valve and don't fuck with Steam.
Oh, that's not going to happen. Don't even worry about that.
They're going to fuck with the Steam prices. I pray to God they don't do that.
Don't PC
in order for Microsoft to achieve what they want to do as far as taking over the living room, they got to have some form of hardware. In order for them to be the main product in your living room, right? They have to have some form of hardware in order to do that.
That's the point.
That would make your go along the way with their thing. I'm telling you, that's going the way of a service, bro.
Thank you. But if they want to be the number one in the industry, they need to drop these as exclusive.
My point is about profitability. They will make more and sell more, staying multi-platform.
Hey, Post.
Period.
Post. We're gonna do this right.
Period.
Hey, Post. He got the whole world in his hands.
Oh my
he got
God.
the whole world in his hands. Thank you, man. I'm just saying.
Hit that like button.
Hit the like button. If you think Post got to win, if you think Post went out there and took an L,
listen.
Hit the like button.
The whole argument is damn flawed. First of all, no matter next generation, doesn't matter if Xbox sells more than the PlayStation. Let's just say next generation.
It's not about hardware no more.
Hold on a second.
It's about install base.
Hold on a
more
second.
People buying your game directly from you makes you more money.
Next generation, say Microsoft sold 50 Xbox One XX.
All right.
And Sony sells 25 PlayStation 5s.
Okay.
Those 40 whatever Xbox XXs, those people are going to buy the games they're going to buy. Now, those other 25 million are potential customers that want that game too.
Oh, how did that work out for Titanfall 2?
You just limit yourself.
How did that work out for Titanfall 2?
I
asked a question.
It doesn't make
okay.
Anyone that's in business that's listening to this right now, it makes no sense.
Okay, fine.
You want to be exposed to the highest amount
I understand, but can I go now?
Xbox next generation is not going to put the PlayStation out of business.
Okay, fine.
PlayStation is still going to sell.
Listen,
who said that?
Okay.
Where was
But
that
you're
stated?
saying that if they keep it on the Xbox platform, that's a
I'm saying that makes their platform more appealing. I agree that people will still buy the PlayStation.
Okay, listen.
Their multi-plat games will remain multi-plat. The odd game will pop out. Odd game.
Wait, hold on. I'm going to start this.
One at a time, y'all. One at a time.
Listen, hold on. I'll let you guys go. Right? I'll let you go. I'll let you go. It's my turn to speak. Okay, listen. Now, again, you guys keep screaming this install base. Let me ask you a question, D, and I would hate to question your integrity.
I got your answer.
Would Titanfall 2 has sold more as an Xbox exclusive or as a multi-plat?
As a multi-plat, it would sell more, period.
So Titanfall 2 would have sold more.
You have more access to more people.
Titanfall 2.
If you have 10 million or you have 20 million, how many more potential customers can you have? If you just have 10 million, how many other 10 million? Makes no sense from business. Bro, whatever, bro. I disagree on this one. I'm sorry, man.
It's flop.
The
first Titanfall sold 10 million out. Sold over 10 million copies. The first Titanfall, listen. The first Titanfall sold over 10 million copies, right? Being exclusive to that. Listen, I understand. Fuck that. What I'm saying in the long run, because again, the way the game was handled, Titanfall 2 was shit compared to 1. It is what it is, right? I understand you have a soft spot in your house for Titanfall, but it is what it is. To me, in my opinion, that Titanfall 1 was a better game than Titanfall 2. Played better to me. But
you ain't even played a second.
Fucking Titanfall 2. I mean Titanfall 1 sold over 10 million copies on the Xbox platform. On the Xbox platform, right? All right. After 2 weeks of being out in the market, right? That shit was already on sale for $30 fucking dollars. No one bought it. We cleared this, okay?
Are you ready for the real reason, or are you just gonna sit here?
No, we gonna say, oh, because this was out, that was all. You had it install base. You had the
original
fan base.
The original came out like merch. Not to mention, Titanfall 2 sold more on PS4 than it sold on Xbox.
If my aunt would have had balls, listen, if my aunt would have had balls, she'd have been my uncle. Okay, it's a lot of ifs there, brother. And if the if was a split, we'll be all fucked up. No, I'm not. If an if was a split, we all be fucked up.
It's the same reason why Battlefront didn't sell that
game,
much.
but it ain't better than Part 1. That's facts.
Come on, stop it, bro.
Oh, wait. So wait. So Battlefield didn't sell well because of what?
Just stop it.
Battlefield didn't sell well because of
a whole bunch of shit was around it. Not to mention the loot box shit, but it was a whole bunch of shit around it. It was what it was, man.
That's what was it? Because Destiny
was what it was. When Titanfall 2 dropped, it had to deal with a lot of other games. It just
had it installed. Let's come on, man.
It don't matter. That same install base only buys a few games a year, as you like to say, on other shit.
It's true.
So it is
but that platform sold 10 million.
That's the thing, and that's the exact thing. Hold on. Let me just get this out real quick. That's the exact thing. The main install base, the casuals only buy a few games a year. They buy Madden, they buy FIFA, they buy Call of Duty. You take 2 out of the 3 of those and put them on one fucking platform, they're only gonna buy that platform. Period. Nigga, this is not fucking rocket science.
The reason why you can't compare Titanfall 2 to Madden, because you can trend Madden numbers. You can look at Madden numbers year over year and see that Madden sells on both platforms. It's Madden is going to sell on both platforms.
That's just because people already have both platforms. If you come out and say, look, next generation, EA games, Madden, FIFA is going to only be on Xbox.
They will buy PlayStation. They will not buy PlayStation.
There's people out there that won't buy an Xbox ever.
Yes, and those are the fanboy motherfuckers like us. Who gives a fuck about them? The casual market who matter to them, the ones who are making their fucking money.
Listen, if you're buying
whatever they can get their game
makes no sense. If you're buying a big company like this that has so many games that are multi-plats, you're not going to take all those games and put them on your platform alone because you're going to lose revenue. Just from a business standpoint.
When has it ever been done before?
Think whatever the hell you want to think, man.
What's the precedent?
It's never been done before. So
I personally think all the sports games. I personally think the sports games will stay multi-plat, but they'll keep games like Anthem and
maybe like an Anthem or something like that. But the sports games, they're not gonna go exclusive. They're just not.
I'm sorry.
My opinion
but why couldn't they though? Why couldn't they? I mean,
because
hold on.
They're cutting themselves.
I'm just saying. I'm just asking the question. Like, why couldn't they go exclusive next year?
Maya, you're alienating. You're taking Microsoft preach choice all the time. Phil, the one you be on, the ass you be on all
Okay,
day,
so
all way. Hold on,
okay, so Sony can have MLB license, so Xbox
cares about baseball.
Yeah, but say,
but who cares about baseball? Okay, all right.
Hey man, those games sell. Those games
Just
sell.
like people care about FIFA, it's the same shit.
Can I finish? Xbox Juice. Phil ass who you be on all day, every day, preach this constantly. We want gamers to be able to play wherever they want to.
Right. On their platforms.
On the Xbox. Yeah.
No, on their platforms. On their
no.
platforms. Before you start that shit, on their platforms. On Windows 10 platforms.
Okay.
Hey, Post, Post, take an L. Just take the L.
Yeah, take the L.
Post said himself. He's not a fan. He's not a fan of.
Let them think what they want, man. Let's just move on.
I can't even get my point across.
Move on. I just want to say.
You ain't gonna say shit, nigga.
Valve, bro. I pray to God they don't buy Valve. I pray to God they buy Z something for them nasty ass dreads.
Hey, shout out to my brother Showstopper, man. Showstopper, you're all wrong. Microsoft is cornering the market. Preach, show. Preach. Be the behemoth you are.
And if anybody out there, if anybody out there hoping that Microsoft buy Valve, you're a fucking weirdo.
Nobody gives a fuck about Steam.
Serious about that.
Nobody cares about Steam.
Let's talk about that because we need to let people know that will never happen.
That would be the most. What you really want, you want Steam to be more. You want Windows 10 to be more like Steam, which we get brand new video games day and date for like $40, $40-something.
You don't want.
You want that. If Microsoft takes over that, that's the end of it. Everything's 60. They gonna want that money straight up.
I don't find Steam to be cheap anymore day one. It's like retail price, to be honest.
What? I just bought Shadow of War like $30.
Steam rapidly has stuff all the time now.
When they're launched day one.
Hold up, not Shadow of War. I bought what is that game called? The other shooting game that came out with this. It's only a Wolfenstein. I bought that like I bought it like $37. What are you talking about?
Day
I
one.
bought that for like $37 on Xbox.
Yeah, I bought it day one.
I pre-ordered that
on Steam.
Yes.
Well, then you must have pre-ordered it had some type of special because most of the time.
No, I didn't. It just costs like that.
Right.
I got the Steam app on my phone, man. I get like 3 notifications of cheap ass high AAA games every day, man.
I buy most of my games on CD keys, and they're way cheaper than.
Anybody picking up that Scum beta?
I'm talking about I buy them off CD keys and G2A. You know what I'm saying? But they're still Steam games though. I don't buy them directly from Steam.
Exactly. Yeah, that's true.
That's what I'm saying. Directly from Steam.
But D, do me a favor.
But the reason
those are Steam games, D. Those are Steam games.
Yeah, the reason
I buy them too on CD keys cheaper. I'm saying Steam in the store.
Right, they don't have a retail partner that they have to answer to. So the reason that those games you can get them cheap as shit.
No, I know the reason why.
And G2A, right?
So I know the reason why. I'm simply stating that on Steam itself you can't get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can understand that, but I'm saying you don't get that kind of shit with Windows Stores games. Go look for a Windows Store game on G2A.
No, you don't. On CD keys they do have Windows because
they be the same price day and date.
No, it was cheaper. I got.
Oh, you tripping, Playboy?
I got Cuphead cheaper. To be honest,
I tried to get what's the name for cheap.
I also got Forza off of CD keys. I got it a lot cheaper too.
How much you get it for?
I got it for about maybe $25.
Are you questioning D's integrity?
I don't know. They have Microsoft games there too. Not all the time they're cheap. They also have Xbox Live cheap there too. You have to, and they have PlayStation Plus the 3 months a little bit cheaper than it is other places. You gotta know what you're looking for there.
But as far as the acquisition of Steam, it's not just the price; it's the culture. If a console maker or someone like an entity like Microsoft tries to acquire Steam, they'll be looking at Gabe Newell like he's some sellout, and that mug's gonna have to go and hide in somewhere, man. That is not. That's not gonna happen.
I don't think it really makes sense.
Hey, fam, which Forza you get for $20?
I didn't say $20. I said I saved about $20. Man, it's probably not the same price now. It's probably more expensive now. You have to.
Are you questioning D's integrity? What's going on?
I'm just saying, big fella.
Shakedown, man.
I know for a fact. I went and looked on there first before I.
Are you calling me a liar, bro?
I'm not questioning. I'm not. Yo, cut that out. You know, I don't even talk like that.
Nah.
I'm telling you that I didn't look for Windows games before, and I'm like, God damn!
Hey, no,
I remember trying to find the old Transformers Fall of Cybertron game.
Well, not every game is gonna be there.
Hey, D, check that nigga temperature. I think he calling you a liar.
Forza was cheaper then. I bought it.
K Mega Voice, you being messy, Z.
No, I'm just saying, my man said D, listen. D said he had a presence. D told us about that 1080p 60, that 4K CUDA core. I'm not second guessing his integrity. That's you and fucking Porter Rock.
I gotta say this.
That's you and fucking Porter Rock. The man who got
anybody that knows me in real life, they know I'm the truth. So that's all I got.
D said he nice. Hey yo, D said he nice with his hands and his feet. Don't start that shit in him, D.
I really don't care. I really don't care, man. I know who I am in real life, so it doesn't really matter what I'm on the internet.
Damn, he said come at him, bro.
Damn.
I'm just saying, like,
catch me outside.
You get the sound of D's presence.
I'm just saying, you're not gonna be getting these CD keys, the same CD keys prices day and date.
Yeah,
exactly. Some you know what, CD keys, sometimes they got good deals on the Xbox. Not all the time. I gotta.
Yeah, they do sometimes. Yeah, but
for PC stuff, man, if you pre-order that stuff, especially if you pre-order it well out in advance, you get it really cheap because the closer it comes to the launch date, it starts to go up $2, $3. And also, if you're smart, you go on Facebook and you get that 5% off code, and you get an additional 5% off.
Yeah,
but how do you guys know it's gonna be worse though? What if it's better for you guys?
No, big fella.
Oh hell no,
Nah, bro.
No. I'm an Xbox enthusiast, but they need to stay away from Steam. Don't even touch that part.
Microsoft, you can buy EA, you can buy Sony. I don't give a fuck. Stay away. Fuck
so
away.
if they buy Steam, you guys are done with Xbox.
There'd be a lot of blowback from PC gamers if they bought Steam.
Oh yeah,
who cares about PC gamers?
I know.
They gotta care about them because it's 150 million PC gamers. Hold on. If they buy the PC gamer base leave,
what they say.
No, man, no. If the PC game, the purpose of buying Steam is to get the revenue from the PC gamer base.
Right.
If the PC gamer base says, "Oh hell no," and they leave, then your purchase was null and void.
Right,
but where they gonna go? Where they gonna go?
There's another platform that's coming out right now that also does digital trade-ins. So, and you can buy and sell your digital games straight on the market. But
Microsoft is working on that same kind of stuff on Xbox for digital trade-ins.
The digital game actually has a
listen, Juice, you gotta pull the Xbox shades off, big fella. Oh my God, bro.
Hey, yo, you go back up with my man Juice.
It's way more PC gamers than there will ever be Xbox gamers. It's like 150 million, bro.
I'm of the
assumption
that before they
that
they will at least see what Microsoft try to do. Or what type of changes they'll be making prior to them just.
No, it just seems like every time Microsoft says they're about to acquire something, everybody's like, "Oh, it's gonna be bad now." Like, you know what I'm saying?
Dude, you too young to remember who Microsoft was back in the day and why people don't like Microsoft.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The whole case and all that stuff. I remember that.
Hey, listen.
No, Microsoft has more to it.
And go back way before that. Microsoft back in the day wasn't they was doing.
That's why. Listen.
Isn't it possible though that they would acquire them and not make any changes?
But that was
just the fact that PC gamers know. Just the fact that they know.
These dudes know to tell the future. They know to tell the future. Whenever Microsoft do something, they know exactly what's going to happen.
Microsoft was doing that under different leadership, though.
Yeah, they would have to.
That was different leadership. That was under different leadership. Now they got new leadership. Ain't no telling. They're going in a different direction than even what the old leadership. Because the old leadership, this open platform, this open state of mind that they got now. It wasn't like that back in the day. Microsoft was pretty much closing everything off to everyone and forcing you to use Windows Media Player, forcing you to use Internet Explorer, shit they had to go to court for. It was, you know what I'm saying? So it was different back in the day to what it is now.
Right, and that's why now they're taking the Apple approach. It's the same thing. You get as many people on the platforms that you own, so i.e. Windows Store, and which is trash. Windows Store and Xbox. I'm gonna say that every damn time because it's trash. And you get them to buy your games. You get 100% of the revenue and recoup your own costs. You're not publishing on other platforms, so you don't have to pay anybody else. There's no middleman. It's just you.
Right. Okay. Moving right along. Nethus, you there, good brother?
You care about that PC shit?
Yeah, I'm here.
You're kind of quiet. Yeah, I know.
You
got. Yeah, I know. You got posted back there, swallowed the amplified fucking King on his bullshit, and D talking about them fucking CUDA cores and how much stock he own in Bitcoin. We ain't about none of that shit, right? What do you think about all this? Like, what's going on with you? Like, you know what I mean? Where do you stand?
I guess I'll go with Maslin's thing. With the whole EA acquisition, where next generation could try to make something like delayed for the PlayStation side, and that would probably win them the generation. They could also open up to PC by putting Madden on PC, because I don't believe that game's even available there. So that's a whole new source of revenue. And for the Steam thing, I'm going to go with Moss, where I don't think that's going to ever happen.
Okay, but we haven't talked about Bluehole. There are also rumors about them acquiring the company, with PUBG. What do you guys' thoughts on that?
Of all this, that's the more likely one.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah.
And
but hold on, if they do acquire PUBG, you guys are going to take an L on that, because you were making fun of me for that one.
I still don't think it's gonna happen.
Hey,
like
you're
I said,
gonna take the L though.
That's the more likely one. I will if they do it, but I still don't think it's gonna happen. Like I said,
for some reason, man.
Speaking of the Valve stuff, what if they do acquire some IPs from Valve, such as Left 4 Dead? Like, that's possible.
Well,
that's possible, but
Valve just recently came out and stated that they were still making games, even though everybody laughed.
Bro, we all know they're not really making games, but
I don't know,
they could acquire IPs. Valve doesn't make games; they make money.
There has been some information leaking in the recent past, recently about a Half-Life 3.
Half-Life 3 coming out.
Valve doesn't make games; they make money.
It's been leaks about Half-Life 3.
Since the
80s. For years. People come out, I was making it, then I stopped. I left Valve. Everybody stopped making stuff. That has happened in ad nauseum at this point in time.
Post-Up's next video is coming out before Half-Life 3. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Oh, shots.
Shit, I don't know about that.
Fired. Shots so fired just now.
Okay,
make sure y'all send in those voice.
We got it. Yeah, listen. Also, to listen, ladies and gentlemen.
That's what we doing here. That's what we doing here.
Hey, look, check it out. Hey, Post, give me the link, bro. The link to your email.
Let me clear my throat, cause see.
Yeah, send in y'all commentary.
Let me clear my throat.
Damn, Blue.
God damn. Go Post Up. What's up?
Yeah, that's what we doing here, right? But y'all want to come at me today, huh?
That's the most likely scenario.
Post Up.
They acquire Bluehole. The only reason I think it won't happen is for the same reason I said before. Was right now that genre is hot. In 6 months, that genre could die. Completely die off.
Exactly.
And their only recourse would be, to try to get them to make a new game. But right now,
but at the same time, you could have said it for Minecraft, and look what happened there.
No, Minecraft was its own entity, and the Minecraft thing was beyond gaming. That was kids. You're
I don't see it dying off anytime soon.
And then
also there could be to stay in this battle royale genre on this one game, because there could be games that come out that do PUBG better than PUBG, just like PUBG came out.
Ghost
Recon Wildlands. There could have been games that came out to do Minecraft better than Minecraft. In fact, Minecraft was a ripoff of another game.
PUBG did it better than H1Z1, and what was that other game? I forgot what the other one's called.
I know.
PUBG was a ripoff, like how Minecraft was also a ripoff.
Come down a dozen, man.
And DayZ, and like I said, it can be another game that comes out from someone else that does PUBG better than PUBG. It can get destruction and like a whole bunch of other stuff. So Scum, exactly.
But sometimes when you get name recognition, if you get good backing, you never know.
All right.
And
like right now, PUBG has a name recognition.
That's why I still don't think they'll buy Bluehole. That's a $4.5 billion gamble.
Hey, but maybe they have other IPs that we don't know about. They're also probably they're working on. That may be.
I mean, how many games came out that you think are better than Call of Duty, but Call of Duty's still the king?
Exactly. PUBG has the name. It's all about
the same. Y'all don't understand it,
right?
Man. Like it's just
what don't we understand?
That genre is not like something that's going to be. I don't think the genre is going to stick around. It's just something that's on fire.
It's a craze genre. You know what I'm saying? Like my man will sit around. He'll mess around with a mod. You know what I'm saying? There'll be the craze for decent amount of time, and then it's on to the next one. You know what I'm saying? It's a PC thing. Y'all ain't.
Once the next Battlefield comes out, it's gonna tie up PC gamers real heavy. Watch
Battlefield.
Yeah,
Battlefield
Battlefield on PC is much bigger than it is on console.
Yeah.
And it's the same type of thing. Is once the next thing comes out that takes whatever genre you have and redefines it, which is what PUBG did, it'll be the king of that genre. And that could come from Bluehole, it could not. It's just like
but it's no, I mean, it doesn't matter if they buy the game. It's a game. I mean, it's something that you have on your platform that nobody else got.
$4.5 billion for a game that you don't know is gonna give you long
legs. Yeah,
and let's be
they could come out with a PUBG Part 2. I mean, they could run it.
What? Let's be honest. Every game is about to have a battle royale mode.
That's true. And whichever one catches the most hype is which one people are gonna gravitate towards.
Yep.
And like I said, that's the only reason I think they won't buy it. It's not for no other purpose, but that I think that this genre has a sell by date. They don't know what that sell by date is, so they're not going to take that gamble and give them $4.5 billion.
I'm telling you, if Ghost Recon Wildlands drop a battle royale mode, we'll see.
That'd be ill.
We'll see.
That'd be ill.
Yeah.
But anyway, moving right along. I want to talk about Sea of Thieves, and I also want to talk about Shadow of Colossus.
But before you get to that, these messages have been brought to you by Post Up with the Most Up. He is asking that you send your audio to him so that you guys can be featured on a video. Now, if you are a Patreon member, we especially want to hear from you because we want to know how you feel about the shows. Tell us how you feel. Tell us what you're thinking. Tell us what you like and dislike. Let us know. We want to hear your voice. Post Up is asking for these voicemails.
Yeah, we're trying to do something next
Tell
week.
Post Up we want to hear that content.
Hey, Top Dog. Top Dog, what's up, man? Send us some. You here every week. I know you're a Sony dude. Man,
if you do send your audio to Post Up, you will be entered in a raffle to win a PUBG code.
PUBG. If you ain't got it by now, we give you something. Get a whole bunch of games. I got
we got a lot of games.
Yeah, we got a bunch of shit. Hey, keep telling my man Joho out, man. They call PC gamers weirdos. Man, that's crazy. But anyway,
that wasn't why he was put on.
I know what he said, but who cares about those people? Really count. But anyway,
he lost his train of thought.
No, Sea of Thieves, right? I can't say what I want to say on air here, right? Sea of Thieves, sold out digitally on Amazon, still doing well. And I will admit when I'm wrong.
You are wrong.
Garrett's favorite team, by the way. I mean, favorite game at the moment.
Yeah. I don't have a problem admitting when I'm wrong. This game looks like it's going to be huge for Microsoft. You know what I mean? Even
look, Sea of Thieves is doing what Lionhead tried doing with Fable Legends, and it was rare out of all people to pull it off. What do you think about that? The people you were dogging for years.
Oh, listen, I just don't like. Be honest with you, I
they
just don't like.
Lionhead.
I don't. Oh, Wags, what's up, Wags in here? What's up, Wags?
Yeah. I'm listening. I'm listening to Sea of Thieves. Should continue, please.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Well,
hey, Wags, hey, listen, y'all gotta subscribe to my man Wags channel, man. Anything he drops is
going on, buddy? Yeah, I just creep in here. I listen, and I get my.
Hey, yo, Wags is an angry gamer. He fusses about every goddamn thing.
A lot of it's justified though. But go ahead with your.
Wait, my synopsis. Here, check it out. Right. Like I said, I am not a big fan of Rare. I don't like the art style. To be honest with you, I like more mature looking games. But it is what it is, right? Some people say gameplay over graphics, fine. I told you guys many times I'm a very shallow man. I would take beauty before brains any fucking day of the week. Now, I didn't expect the game to do as well as it's doing. I've been said that Microsoft is being too tight-lipped about the game. They should put this game in streamers' hands, let them stream it, get the community involved and excited about the game. Now, I have yet to play the game. I'll be honest with you, the game doesn't look interesting to me. And it may be the same thing for PUBG. I didn't like that at first at all. It didn't really catch me until I played it and I get the whole survival thing. And maybe Sea of Thieves may take me the same way. But like I said, they look like they have a hit on their hands, whether you like the game or not. The game was being received well critically. That's all. Now, what are your thoughts about that, Wags? What you like about Sea of Thieves? Talk to me.
Listen, I played this game, and before I say anything, everybody's hyping this game up. The Xbox community is excited about it, and they should be. Apparently it's looking like it's going to do well. Everybody's saying it's the number one thing on Twitch, right? It should be. It's new, but everyone's hyping this up. Apparently, it's going to sell well. It's sold out digitally, which I understand the concept of that because it's cards, but that sounds a little ridiculous. But the big thing with this game is I played it, and I'm gonna be fair here. Maybe I had a bad first impression, because the first thing I did was I was playing at my buddy's house. I was playing on his profile because I tried to sign up for the Access program. I couldn't get into it, and he said his boat was sinking, so I had to go down the bottom of this goddamn boat and fill up a bucket full of water, and I must have did that, I don't know, 80, 90 times, and it was still sinking. So I got tired of that shit, and I put it down. So maybe I had a bad experience, but
it didn't occur to you.
I'm not a big fan.
Yeah, about to say you have to use planks.
It didn't occur to you.
You didn't fix the hole in the ship.
I don't want to fix the hole in the shit, man.
I quit because I didn't know how to stop a boat from sinking.
I don't care.
Wait.
Don't let Gary talk to you like that, because this motherfucker
the same thing.
Did he just say that he didn't know how to? Hold up.
Did the same thing.
Don't let Gary talk to you like that, because he did the exact.
No, I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear nothing Gary got to say, dude.
Give it to him, Wags. Give it to him.
Garrett was trash in this game, and it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
Handed him an L.
And he asked me to play. He asked me to play again. I'm just saying.
I know. He's feeling it.
My heart's broken, man. Me and Garrett was supposed to, when our NDA dropped, me and Garrett was supposed to do a video on that.
What's up with that? I would hate to
look.
Listen, my brothers. The game is okay.
I would hate to question your integrity.
It's playable.
Hey, what you talking behind the scenes? You talking shit was bad.
To finish my point on that, I was not impressed by it. I mean, it's not for me at all, that game. But I'm not a fan of art style. I'm not a fan of the whole idea of it. I probably wouldn't ever play it if it wasn't coming out on Game Pass. I'm not a big fan of it, man. It just seems very slow to me. And I'll give it a pass yet. It's not out yet, so like Blue said,
it comes out in March.
We still don't know. Right, but But they're gonna add. The beta only showed a small portion of what the game actually is. So I'll give it that. Yeah, I'll give it that. We'll see what comes out with it, but I'm not feeling it as of right now.
I don't know.
This is the whole thing about Sea of Thieves, right? If you go into the game and just don't
stand
do nothing or
around, do nothing like Garrett does.
If you haven't even been read into it, so you really don't have a concept, because when you go into, they do explain things to you. They might not go in detail about everything, but they do give you enough information in order to start the game off, right? So if you go in there and you just don't do nothing, you just stand around, of course it's gonna be boring. But if you got a team, it's really a social experience.
Play this game.
Yeah, but
it's really a social experience.
You say that about any game, though. Any game can be fun with your friends.
In this
but
case,
you need that.
This game, the difference is that Sea of Thieves, it requires you to do stuff. Like most games, you go in, you shoot at stuff because stuff is coming at you.
This
Sea of
game
Thieves,
don't hold
if you
your
don't,
head.
right? Sea of Thieves,
you gotta go find out shit.
You have to go do stuff.
You gotta go find out shit.
You're gonna be bored as hell.
You gotta go get
Again,
maps.
Never play this game by yourself.
You gotta go get quests. You gotta go find shit, and it ain't gonna show you if you going the wrong way. It ain't gonna tell you going the wrong way. You gotta be very cognizant.
Exactly.
Like it doesn't hold your hand, and that's what I like about it. Now Garrett, he on the boat. They getting shot at. They don't even know they getting
Garrett
shot
is
at.
Trash.
Yo, Post Up was watching, right? Post Up, you're watching.
He got the bucket, right? He grabbing the water and throwing it over. Grabbing the water and throwing it. And still sinking.
Yeah,
it doesn't occur to him that you got a million holes at the bottom of the boat.
And he's staring at the goddamn holes. That's the worst part, is he was staring at the damn holes.
That's what I did,
I say, Garrett, go fill up the hole. It was too late. The boat was already sinking.
Right,
so he found a hole, and he can't put up no wood. He like, I'm trying.
Let me just say that when they picked me up from the shores of Amistad, they didn't tell me I would have to fix the boat. They told me I was riding over here to meet some new people, and I'm gonna be straight up security on the boat.
Man.
So
Help us,
I don't want to hear nothing about none of that shit.
He said,
I'm here for free.
Give us free.
Let me ask you all this question.
I'm here for shooting purposes only.
No. Listen, there's a difference between. Look, you weren't even shooting at times. Look, I had to carry your ass half the game and scream at you about how I need you to help and like carry your weight, please. And finally, he was able to do it, and that's what changed his mind about the game because then he was like, "Oh,
I just want to say that
stand here."
My bro King's blood was on a boat standing still, talking about this shit trash.
Yeah, this shit trash. This is so boring. I'm over here falling asleep. I'm like, bitch, move,
nigga.
I just want to say for the record that Blue is a very mean person, so I don't really any dominant alpha male is not trying to hear that shit.
Listen, I will yell at you. First, I will ask you nicely, and then if you don't listen, I will yell at you in the game if you're not helping me. Yes.
You was yelling, and I jumped off the plank and said,
"Look, you gotta understand one thing about
I'm gonna let the drown guy get me."
The only thing he know to do is shoot guns. That's the only thing he know to do.
That's his only purpose in life.
I just found it very boring, man. I think everybody's talking about the game. The best thing they can say about it is the water looks great. I I mean, other than that, no one.
Did you even run with like a crew?
He didn't even play the game.
Were you even on a four-person?
No, he said that he. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, I played the game. Yeah, I played the game, but no, I didn't run with a crew.
Did you actually play?
If you're by yourself, it's gonna be ultra boring.
I went in. I was close-minded with that game, and I was surprised. Like I just played it with some randoms, to be honest with you, and just they were explaining. It's like, okay, you gotta raise the sail, half mast, full mast. This is where you turn it. This is how you fill the holes. This is the buckets.
Yeah,
this
just
is
to
the
sail the
ladders.
ship.
This is the bananas.
These kind of games take a learning curve, and that's what some people don't want to go through that.
To get the treasure, and then we had to work together to get the clues to where it was buried. And then we saw some random guy over there. Okay, it's a single-player boat. Let's go get him. We went and sank his boat. And the guy didn't even have no treasure, and we're like, "Oh fuck, why did we do that? He didn't have any treasure." And we just left him stranded there and went on our way. Like the game was fun. I can't lie. The game is fun.
The game requires you to do stuff. It's just one of those games. Like I said, it's one of them where if you don't do anything, you're going to be bored.
Yeah.
Also, I maintain never in your motherfucking life play this game by yourself. Never. I don't give a damn what you
Don't go look for that single player experience.
Never in your life.
Yo, I done seen people play on stream with one of them little boats and enjoy that.
No, I don't give a damn about none of that shit. Don't play by yourself.
In the ship, I mean, the game has some of the best ship combat you'll ever see. Like if you're in a ship battle,
yeah, for real, that is real. Because
I'm waiting on that.
It's actually simulated, so you have to catch the wind to catch the boat that's getting away, and
that's the other thing.
Guys manning your cannons to get those guys. It's really good.
If you are playing this game and you start getting fought by another ship and you are on another ship, fight, bitches. Stop running. We chased these motherfuckers for 30 minutes.
Yeah, people run away.
Bitches. Stop running away.
It does get frustrating when you're like, I'm chasing you. Come at me. Like, what are you doing? You do have to be skilled too. You have to be skilled to figure out how to
I'm waiting for Skull and Bones to come out. I think it's gonna be good.
Hey, I'm telling you, one time the ship couldn't shoot us, so they just rammed right into it. Desperate.
My Beastfire brothers.
You only gonna be on the ship the whole game. You ain't gonna be able to get off the ship or anything like that. It's just you're just gonna be fighting other ships. That's all.
My Beastfire brothers.
They already said that you ain't gonna be able to get off the ship.
My Beastfire brothers. Listen.
What up?
What's up, Garrett? What's up?
What up?
Enough with all this. Enough with all this Sea of Thieves shit. I just want to know. 2 months ago, people were telling me Xbox are so happy to play old games. Yeah. Why the fuck are people so happy to play this old ass Shadow of Colossus?
Yeah, but that's what I asked you.
What the fuck is going on out here?
For the fifth time.
I never played the original one.
It's a remake of a remaster. Okay.
It's like the greatest remake of all time, is what I'm hearing.
You know what I saw someone compare it to? Someone had a Gears of War, like the remake or the remaster, Ultimate, and they were like, "Oh, how come this one's okay?" And everyone was hype about this one, but not the other one.
Because Gears of War added shit.
What?
Here's the thing. Hold on, real quick.
No,
motherfuckers, stop saying remaster versus remake. If they make this shit prettier, but they don't add nothing, it's a fucking remaster. Period.
Yeah.
Not that dumb
what
shit.
do you call a game that's been remastered for the 5th time, though? I mean, it should be called something.
I call it a remaster of a remaster.
That's Skyrim.
It's a remastered remake of a remaster.
Refried masters.
Right.
How much is it going to cost? How much is it going to cost this game? Is it $60?
Yep.
The full retail?
Here's the thing.
Here's the other thing. The one on PS3, the remaster on PS3, it had Ecos. Why the fuck doesn't this one also have Ecos?
Oh damn! They dropping shit.
They dropped the game. They dropped the game from the remaster. Why?
Wow.
Why? And how is that okay, nigga? They dropped the game and charge you the same fucking money. How, Sway? How is y'all niggas okay with that?
Yo, here's the thing.
No,
man.
they don't complain about nothing, man.
We know the whole backwards compatibility. Oh, y'all just like old games is a bunch of BS from the ponies. For the simple fact that 2 of the 3 best-selling games on the system are remasters. The Nathan Drake thing and The Last of Us. So stop whoop buffing Sony people. Go to Yoshida and say, yo, give us some real backwards compatibility. Because apparently y'all love that shit over and over again.
Hold on, real quick. So Kevin Garcia in the chat said, at least it's not Shadow of Colossus 7. Yes, the fuck it is. They just sell you the same exact one, nigga. They just didn't have to make anything new.
I just saw it's $40. It's not full retail. $40.
It's the same goddamn
Sony
game.
said no
They're
one-
selling you Shadow of the Colossus 4.
But Sony
Except
on the
for they
record
haven't
said-
had to make new Shadow of Colossus.
Hey, yo, it's like that
someone
Kingdom
said-
Hearts.
Someone said,
It's
why
like
is
that
Forza
Kingdom Hearts shit.
Motorsport 5, 6, and 7 the same as that game? Oh, they coming at your Game King.
It's like that Kingdom Hearts shit. It's Shadow of the Colossus AB minus J R2 and they come up with the weird ass
The
titles.
same reason Gran Turismo 1 is the same as Gran Turismo Sport. I mean, I don't know. I hate to break it to y'all, but that was the easiest one ever. There's a lot more Gran Turismo.
Gran Turismo Sport is a prequel.
There's Gran Turismo Sport.
At the end of the day,
Gran Turismo.
you about to buy an old ass game and y'all out there preaching for people to buy it. Fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying?
This what I want to
It's
say.
remastered. It looks better. Okay.
This what I
Don't
want to
get mad
say.
at us for playing old games that we already had. You about to buy one.
This what I want to say.
Yeah, with free enhancements too.
From
You know?
all this year, all last year, Xbox fans have been getting shitted on because of backwards compatibility, playing old games. Even when we got access to blops with the Call of Duty, everybody's saying, "Why y'all getting excited for old games?" This when the mantra Xbox has no games. All y'all do is play old games. Who buy a system to play old games? And yet, Sony come out and say, don't nobody want to buy old games and shit like that. And yet, they just took a remaster of a remaster of a remaster of a remaster and calling it a remake and selling it to y'all. Like,
yeah, they're happy to buy an old game and play
at
it.
least we got, at least we got back compatibility for
Exactly.
We got that for free.
I don't
Like,
know why people
I ain't shunning the fact that if somebody want to buy it, it's your choice. But don't try to knock Xbox fans for having access to old
For
games.
having options,
And then
you know what I'm saying?
y'all turn around and then hype up a game that's been remastered about 3 or 4 times.
Also, like, stop comparing it to Gears of War Ultimate Edition. It's not the same thing.
You know what's even worse? You know what's even worse is the motherfuckers who out here talking about the Shadow of Colossus Metacritic score. It's the same fucking game. Of course, it's gonna have the same goddamn score as that last before. Like, it just made it prettier. Who gives a fuck?
It's scoring high on the PS2. So why wouldn't it if it was the same if it's the same game? Like, I'm just saying the hypocrisy that it's cool to celebrate that game now, but prior to that,
yeah, when people are hype about backwards compatibility.
Let's see if they're gonna bring it out next generation.
PS4 to play Shadow of Colossus, which is an old game.
I didn't know.
It's an old game.
I didn't know people were hyping that like that.
Man,
man, going back
all over Twitter. They dropping that score. The next Shadow of Colossus is going.
Yo, it got a 9.7 from IGN.
Yeah, that was crazy. I saw that shit.
That's an ignorant game.
Kevin Garcia says that backwards compatibility is laziness. Why do you think
laziness?
That?
Whoa.
What makes you say that, sir?
Now I will say, man, like that's one thing that they do way better than Sony, man. The fact that once they announced that, the fact that I could pop in a disc that I've had like for years now, that's a fantastic feature.
Look, so Kevin, you're saying that since Microsoft didn't go back and say, "Hey, redo this," and sell it to their fan base, games that they already have access to, that's laziness. I mean, I think that's That's called catering to your fan base. That's called fan service.
Yeah, that's fan service.
It's called not. I mean, Sony
not milking your fans for the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I'm gonna be real. Sea of Thieves. It looks like there's more to do on Sea of Thieves than it is Shadow Collapse. Shadow.
Facts. Wait. Now I'm going to defend.
Desolate. Right. The game is desolate.
I ain't going that far.
You running around in the open field.
I'm not with you. I'm not with you on that. I love Shadow of the Colossus. When I played that shit on PS2, I'm not playing the shit.
Man, you don't even remember when you played the game.
I do remember when I played the game.
We gotta pay the bills. Pay the bills.
Cyrus Berg, thank you so much for the $2 saying, why are people giving credit to the PS4 for a PS2 game?
Because
Smiley face.
It is a.
Yo, that gets no credit for me.
That's the other thing. This shit was made by some random ass third-party studio that does remasters. Just because it's a Sony-owned IP doesn't mean it's a first-party fucking game. There's a difference. Just know that too.
No, it's cool to play old games now.
No, it's not.
Exactly.
Not if you're on Xbox.
I mean, that's what it seems
Not if
like.
you're on Xbox.
I don't care. Remaster. The game is old. Just like Matt said, the game is old. You can remake it, whatever. It's still the same game from the PS2.
It's not just old, bro. It's 3 generations old. Like,
right.
They
and
made
it's
it
cool.
3 times.
yeah, like, come on.
At least ain't selling a full price.
Whatever, man. It's
like
still an
some
old
other people.
game. The same thing y'all shun Xbox fans for playing old games. Y'all flipping the switch now. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the whole point.
You out there on the pissy mattress doing flip-flop notes. Doing flips. You know what I'm saying?
On a pissy mattress.
Man, you know,
that was real ignorant post up.
Hey, they're out there on the pissy matches doing flip-flop notes, you know what I'm saying? Doing back and flip. It's crazy. Y'all showing us for this. The narrative has been Xbox has no games and Xbox only has old games. All y'all do is play old games. And who buy new systems to play old games?
Hey, wait,
who
hold
buy
up.
the Xbox X
Hey, yo,
to
who
play
was
old
this Sour
games?
Gemini? She be cutting up in the chat, man. Every week with these
Sour Gemini.
these sexually advancing messages. What's going on? We find just a dude or something, man.
Probably is.
Yeah, every week she cut up, man. Every show. I'm sorry.
Oh, come on, man.
Yeah, look at the message. Jesus.
Okay.
Hey, but you know, hey, if you in Jersey, baby, what's up? What's happening?
With your grandma.
No,
I mean, is she your type though? Don't you like the
What's up with your grandma?
Hey, yo, did you see the message she left? It don't matter. She might type.
Man, that's a full blown. That's a full blown dude sitting on a crate. Fuck out of here.
Hey.
This nigga Z finna get catfish for real.
The ultimate.
He
He's
said,
gonna
next time, lay me on my stomach. Yo, we about to get the hell up out of here. We about to get the hell up out of here.
Oh, shoot.
Wait. Last thing though. Let's talk about the fact that people are hype about a certain particular piece of jewelry coming out for.
Oh, the ring?
Yeah.
Kiss the ring.
Yes.
It's an Xbox thing.
Kiss the ring, bitch.
What's happening? We got sneakers on one side, we got rings on the other. It's like
It's the Xbox ring, bitch.
what is
Anybody getting that ring a weirdo? Like a Super Bowl ring.
I'm gonna tell you something.
Oh, man.
Listen, like, I'm a little suspicious of the people that are hyping this up.
How much does the ring
I'm not gonna
cost?
lie.
It's $10,000, man.
I hope your
hell
finger
no.
turned green.
They said they're
hell
giving one away for anybody who wins online game Madden.
Yeah, Madden game, yeah.
But how much does the ring cost though in store?
10 G's, yo.
10K?
What the hell's it made out of?
What type of ring? What is it made of?
Diamonds.
You got diamonds.
They got
on.
They got
diamonds
diamonds
in it, man.
on.
It's the
It's
Xbox.
the real deal.
Them
It might
shits
be
ain't real. I
platinum.
guarantee you put that diamond tester to it, that thing don't jump.
Hey, we're talking about Microsoft here. This ain't phony. We're talking about Microsoft here.
But can
That
you
thing ain't
actually
gonna
buy
jump.
the ring, or do you just have to win it? That's the difference there.
You gotta win it.
You gotta
Yeah, I
win.
think you can only win
play
it.
an online
But how do you
game.
win it?
When you gotta
Gotta
win
win
a
a
Man,
Madden
For
tournament.
the
one
sweet
Madden
online
tournament.
Madden game and win. You gotta
It's
play
their
one online Madden
official.
game and win.
I
It's
put the
their
link in the
official
chat.
Super Bowl ring or some shit like
So you
that.
just
it's
just
the
need to win
Xbox
any
Super Bowl.
game online and that's it.
Yeah, it's like
no,
a
no, it's like the Madden
Madden
this
game.
ring.
Hey, listen.
You have to
It's
win an
on
online
Twitter.
Madden game
Hey, we
from
got
now until like the 15th, I think.
listen. We got a request before we get them up out of here.
Oh yeah.
I have
What's
faith
that?
in Microsoft, right?
Mhm.
And we're gonna fucking God bless you. Thanks for coming out.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.